So I just wanted to do a video on these chip cartridges, because things have come a long way with these now. It used to be back in there, you buy these and you get them with like a spring and you have to do like a disc swap on them. But there's a way that you can use these now that you don't have to do a disc swap anymore. So basically, like, it's a true plug and play mod chip. Yeah, a couple of caveats to it. For one, I think some of the games that have the protection in them that can tell if things have been modded, I've seen online. I must admit I haven't found one that does it yet. You know, like you had your stealth mod chips and they used to say this machine's been tampered with or whatever. Yeah, but if you don't want to take the lid off or solder anything, and you don't want to be disc swapping all the time because these drives are getting old now and you don't want to damage it, this is a really good solution. All you need is a disc burner on blank disc, one of these. I mean, these are about £5 now on eBay. I got these two. I got these two for £5. I think I got that one for £5 as well. That one's like the action replay style one. They're all very similar inside. So yeah, if you get anything that looks vaguely like that, it's probably compatible. I think this is great because it's good to keep things original, but also you want to keep your game collection in good nick, working order. You don't want to be having to getting them out the case all the time, putting them in, worry about scratching them. I mean, I've made a mess of a load of games over years. If you don't have like a little spring thing, because they're probably all long gone, you can use like a bit of a biro or something just to wedge it in. I wonder if you could probably use something like that, a Q-tip maybe or something. I mean, just your finger on the back whilst you go through the process. So yeah, I'll just show you how this works. So I'm just going to stick this spring in the back. So you do have to do a disc swap once to get this to work. Yeah. So get this up. So now the disc has stopped. I'm going to take this out, proper game. I put my burned copy of this. It's something called Unirom. You can Google it and download it. You just need to burn it on something like IMG burn. I've just had a bit of a time with it because I haven't got a burner on a new machine, so I've dug out this Windows XP machine and it wasn't showing up on this monitor, so I've had to run it in safe mode and find versions of IMG burn and test a few discs. I was testing it on a different machine before and yeah, it wasn't booting, but since I swapped over to this one, it seems to work now. So you just have to give it a minute for it to boot up. And now we should be able to install it to our cheat cartridge. Right, my apologies. I just had to remind myself how you do this again. It's actually, if you go onto install, it's restore cheat cartridge you want to go onto. And if you go into other ROMs, and it's got a big long list of different ROMs for cheat cartridges. I should imagine if you put some movie player on, it won't work. You want to keep going down, and we've got these No PSX, and this is what we want to install. There we go, it gives us this ROM size and it should install it now. This is a good sign. Right, we'll turn that off and we'll get a burnt game, and I'll just show you how it boots up now. Right, so we've taken our spring out, got a burnt disc, place it in, close the lid, turn it on. One thing, you don't get the cool boot up sound anymore. That's a drawback from it, but it's a little bit slow on this system. It just takes a little bit longer to boot up on this. Others will vary. Yeah, so it just takes a moment to get to the next bit on this one. This is a unit I'm working on. It was absolutely smashed to pieces, and I've fixed just about everything on it. I think there's still got some other gremlins in it, but it should boot up eventually. There we go. And also, you're getting colour on PAL, and this is an NTSC game. So it fixes the colour for you as well, which is really cool. There you go. Completely reversible mod. So now I can turn it off. These do have a switch on the side. You can flip that if you don't want to take the thing out. Turn it back on. It's just a normal PlayStation. Well, this one's a sort of normal PlayStation. It still needs some work. There you go. Yeah. Any of these flash carts seem to work. I ain't found one yet that doesn't work. I need to try this one actually, because I noticed it hasn't got the same ROM chip. So yeah, I'll have a go with that one. But I mean, they're very cheap. Like I got all these for like a £5 posted. So yeah, it's a great little solution. And there's a load of really cool. There's some other cool features in here as well. So we've got the settings. There's a whole heap of other settings you can do. There's a way of installing this directly to the BIOS as well by doing a BIOS mod, and that's something I want to have a go at, because that seems pretty cool to me. Yeah, stuff to do with a mouse and all sorts of cool stuff. There's ways of getting like serial output as well if you want to do some like dev, like get homebrew stuff. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. So I thought I'd show you that. Nice easy way to have a modded PlayStation, but not actually have to take the lid off, do any soldering or anything. And it only takes one disk swap. So your disk drive is, you know, your disk drive can get less abuse than if you use one of these and it's not how they were sort of intended to use, with a spring in it, where you're constantly pulling the disc in and out. But yeah, there you go. That's it. If you like this content, give me a thumbs up and subscribe, because I'm doing more stuff like this. Cheers.